check out BigBadToyStore.com for this and other great toys. What the? He has 3 heads. 3! I bet agreeing on a movie to watch must get really frustrating.
Hey, what's up YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Age of Extinction Strafe Evolution 2-pack. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So here it is, here we got Strafe looking all strafey, and I like how they did the kind of old school, you know, Autobot symbol with the background along with the Age of Extinction logo. I like how also on the card back you can see schematics of both Movie Grimlock and G1 Grimlock and Movie Prime and G1 Prime. I think that's a nice touch. On the side of the box, that's not Swoop. That's not Swoop. Somebody messed up. Anyway, on the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots and no bio because apparently there's no room for it. And that's basically it for the... Oh, wait, hold up. Guess what? Guess what? Hey, this is part of the Thrilling 30. Just thought I mentioned that. Okay. Now, moving right along, here we have Deluxe Strafe. Now, before we get to Strafe, obviously this is part of a 2-pack, the Evolution 2-pack, which gives you a G1 representation and the new movie representation. And we'll take a look at the G1 representation here of Strafe, which is G1 Swoop, and he is a Minicon. It's Minicon Swoop. He's got the port right there and hair on his mouth. Yeah, so, you know, he's Minicon compatible. He actually does have a Minicon symbol tampoed right there, if you can see it. There it is, Minicon symbol. And, yeah, I mean, it looks like a Swoop. It's painted like a Swoop. I mean, it's swoopy. Articulation-wise, you know, you can open and close his mouth. You can, you know, look down. You know, pretty much all the way. You can look up. The wings, he can flap his wings. They're on ball joints, so he can do all that good stuff. His toes are on hinges. And, yeah, it's G1 Swoop. Of course. What else would this be? Transformation-wise, you're just going to take the head and bring it all the way back like that, and this panel will come up with it. You're going to take these wings here, and these tabs right here will tab into the notches right there in the wings, which can be kind of hard to line up. There we go. Just going to tab it in like that, and then tab this side in like that, and you're just going to flip down his feet. You're going to untab this section, and you'll see it's on a hinge here. You just bring that forward like that, and you'll see that there are actually little hands molded in there, so those are his arms. Second verse, same as the first. Bring that forward. Bring it to the forefront. And there you have G1 Swoop, as we all know and love him. What the bloody heck is this? Oh my god. Okay, he looks like he's wearing one of those oversized foam mascot hats you would get at like a football game or something. I don't know what did I, okay. Getting closer on the head. If my camera will even focus on it, there it is. You know, it's a simple head sculpt. Got his little eyes picked out in blue, and yeah, it's the Swoop we all know and love. The arms are all ball joints, and they can kind of move somewhat, and that's pretty much it. And he can wave at you with his shoulders, and he can wiggle his toes, and yeah, Swoop. It's Swoop. It's yay, Swoop. Touchdown! But moving on to the main event here, we have Strafe. Now this is the guy that I really wanted out of this 2-pack. Strafe is legit, honestly, my favorite Dinobot of this line so far. I think he is really, really cool. He's very simplistic. I do not argue that point. He is extremely simplistic in his transformation, but I think he is just a really cool figure. Getting closer on the head sculpts, because he has 2 heads. Very cool head sculpts. Some nice silver picked out there. Again, the eyes are painted very nicely. And the head sculpts are really cool. I love the paint on the wings. Oh dear God, that is beautiful! The Tampa with Autobot symbol here, and I just love the paint work on the wings. That's beautiful! What is that, velvet? Yes, I managed to work in a Coming to America reference in a Transformers review. That's talent, people. That's talent. But, yeah. And again, lots of nice molded details going on here. Again, nice paint. Got the claws here picked out in silver. It just looks really, really good. His twin tails here are that soft, bendy plastic, and they are on a hinge here also. And, you know, he comes packaged, basically, with them bent up like this, which is why they're already on a curve. You know, if you want to straighten them out or whatever, you can just take a hairdryer to them and warm them up and, you know, have them positioned however you want. Me, I don't care. They can be off to the side. Doesn't bother me. But again, also, even on the tail, lots of nice paintwork here. I love the way this silver looks. Just really, really nice. And actually, some of it kind of, I guess by accident, kind of totally didn't coat the blue enough, but it actually just kind of, you know, it makes the blue kind of fade through a little bit, bleed through a little bit, and it actually looks nice because it makes it look like it has like highlights to it. And I don't know, I really dig it. I really do. You come to the underside, and yes, you can clearly see that it's just a robot underneath the 2-headed Pteranodon. Yes. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. His hands are right there, just totally visible, which is kind of weird because his forearms are hollow. So initially, I thought, oh, okay, you can just flip them in, and they don't flip in. They're just there. And yes, it's just a robot under there. But you know, when you look at it from the right angles, it's still, I do still really, really like it. Articulation-wise, in this mode, he can, well, both of the mouths can open and close. They can look up and down. They can move their heads from side to side. There's also rotation on each head. The wings, you do get some flapping motion here. They also rotate, and they also have a hinge right here, so you can angle them however you'd like. And again, the tails are on that hinge, and the legs are on a hinge, as well as actually the knee joint is basically hindered in this mode, but you do have the hip movement, and you also have rotation, and the claws here can pivot up and down. So, there you have that. Get him standing here. And for comparison, here he is with Slug. You can see how they look together. I don't know if we can get a full group shot here, but we'll try. There he is with Scorn. And we'll bring in Grimlock here. We'll just stand him in the back. So there you go. You got a nice Dinobot team going on here. Let me see if I can get a good side-by-side shot here of all of them. Let's see. Here we go. All right, there we go. So again, a nice, very nice looking set of Dinobots we got going on here. Digging it! I'm digging it so much, it's not even funny! I got loving these Dinobots. Loving them, loving them, loving them. Pa-pa-pa-pa, I'm loving it. But he does come with accessories. He does come with, and this is where my tongue stops working. He does come with accessories. He comes with these 2 lenses, which is just black, and they do have some silver paint on them, which looks very, very nice. You can take those, and they store in these ports underneath the wings. You can take them and just plug them in, so they just, you know, lay flush and go along with the flow of the wing. I have also seen them, you know, pointed forward like that, and you can totally do that if you want. You know, so you can fly and skewer Decepticons. Hey, why not? Dare I say, why not? Or again, like I said, you can just take them and just have them follow the flow of the wings like that, so they're pretty inconspicuous. And he also comes with... Oops, stand up for me, man. Stun? There you go. He also comes with a crossbow, which is done in blue and black. And it fires a friction missile. You just push it from the back and boop. There you go. Doesn't fire very well. But there you go. Little friction missile. And there is storage for that. You can see there's a port right here on his back. You just take it, plug it in. So there you go. So you can skewer people and shoot them with a crossbow while he's flying. Hey, why not? Dare I say why not? But I am digging Strafe very much. So we'll get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So, I'll take out the weapons. You don't actually have to take out these weapons, but I'll take them out. Just because I feel like it. So, again, transformation is very simple. It's almost ridiculously simple. It's pretty much Beast Wars, stand it up and unfold some stuff. So, let's bring the camera up a little bit. So, first thing you're going to do is you're just going to bring his legs down. Hey, we're almost done already. You're going to take these parts of the legs, you're going to take them and flip them down, rotate the leg at the hip, and you'll see here that there is a tab right here, and it will tab into the slot right here into the foot. So you're going to bring that up and tab it in. So there you go. If you don't tab that in, then you end up not using the proper knee joint. I mean, it does kind of give him a double knee joint, but it's kind of a weird looking double knee joint. But this being tabbed in allows you to use the proper knee joint and not be floppy. So it secures that in place. So second verse, same as the first. Bring that down, rotate it. Tab in the Pteranodon foot right there, again, so you have proper use of the knee joints. And there you go. Legs are done. The arms, hey, guess what you're going to do? You're going to untab them from the wings and bring them down. You're done. Untab it from the wing, bring it down. You're done. I told you it's ridiculously simple. The wings, you can totally leave the wings out, but the instructions tell you to just take them and collapse them down, kind of make like a cape out of it. Which I do prefer. I mean, it does look cool with the wings just kind of splayed out, but I do kind of like the kind of silver cape look that he ends up with when you do it like that. So, me personally, I like it like that. You just kind of feed the tail through that gap, and I think that looks really cool. Me personally. Now, for the Pteranodons, you're just going to take the heads, split them, you're going to rotate, bring them down on this hinge in front of the shoulders, like that. You can leave the mouths closed, but I find if you leave it open, it does kind of, let more of that painted detail show through. And then you just take the head and bring it up. And voila, he's done. There you go. Very simple transformation, but a very cool looking robot mode. I really dig the robot mode. I love it. I love it. Getting closer on the head sculpt again. More of that medieval knight going on there, and I like it. Got the black fin. And again, there's actually a lot of nice molded detail here that is actually picked out in paint, which I really do like. And he looks very cool. And again, it's a very nice sculpt, and he does have the Iron Sheik boots. And I love it. And again, I love how the wings just kind of make this cape behind his back. I like the way that looks, personally. And I like how the Pteranodon heads, make these wicked shoulder pads. That's gangsta right there. That's gangsta! I don't care what anybody says. So yeah, very, very cool. Articulation-wise, his head can rotate. It seems like it's on a ball joint, but there's not a whole lot of wiggle room. A little bit of wiggle room. You can look down. You can look right into his own chest if he wants. Do I have a soul? I don't know. His arms can do a full 360, but the wings do kind of get in the way. They can go in and out. You do have a bicep swivel. You have your elbow joint. He does have the accursed, oh god, worst toy ever, gorilla arms. He does actually have a swivel at the wrist, but it swivels like this, which is weird. It is kind of a weird, it's a weird way to have the wrist work. But, I guess it works when you're using the lances, because then you can just have them kind of pointing them forward. So I guess that makes a little bit of sense, but it is weird to have that wrist joint work like this. Especially when you could have just put a pin in there and have it flip in, since the forearm is hollow. Have it flip in for Pteranodon mode. I don't know. Hey, it is what it is. No point in complaining about it. He does have a waist joint. The hips are on a ball joint. You do have a thigh swivel. You do have your knee joint. And that's basically it. He doesn't have anything at the feet. But, I really do like this guy. You have no idea. Now, of course, he can hold his weapons. What I like to do is I like to give him his crossbow. I like to give him a lance. And then I take the other one and I just store it on the wing. This is how I have them displayed. Just leave that one there. And this is how I have Strafe on my shelf. With a crossbow and a shank. You choose how you want to die. Do you want to be shot or do you want to be stabbed? Well, really, with a crossbow, you're getting stabbed either way. Well, okay. But he is still a very, very cool figure. I really, really like him. Now, for comparison, here he is with Grimlock. And again, we'll see if we can get a nice group shot here. Here's Scorn. Here is Slug. So there we go. We got our 4 Dinobots so far. And that's a good looking team, if you ask me. That is awesome. That is just awesomeness. Awesome sauce. Awesome chips and sauce and gravy. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But Strafe, he is legit awesome. Again, he is a very, very simplistic figure, transformation-wise. Extremely simplistic, but that's okay. For me, it doesn't kill the figure for me. I think the Pteranodon mode looks really good. I think the robot mode looks excellent. I think he's an overall very good figure. And, you know, if you don't feel like waiting for Wave 2 to come out, I know Wave 2 has been popping up in certain places already, but if you still haven't, you know, found Wave 2, then you can go to Toys R Us. It is a Toys R Us exclusive, so you can go there, and this 2-pack has been popping up there so far. And, you know, if you don't want to wait for Wave 2, you can still get him, and you can get that other little swoop that's back there now on the floor. It comes with that too, if you really want it. I mean, it comes in the box. You know, it's there. It's up to you if you want to keep it or not, or just, you know, it's back there. I don't know. Yeah, cool figure. Me like Strafe. Me like him very much. So, don't forget to check out EmGames, check out LoriPlen, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Age of Extinction Strafe Evolution 2-pack. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Palm in your face! Let them fight. And somebody get me a pizza bagel. Starving. What's the matter with you? I've got this crook in my neck that I just can't get rid of. You should really get that checked out. Yeah. You want to go out for burritos later? Yeah, sure, why not? On the internet, this is what they call trolling. Yeah, it's kind of fun.